رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. عن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه أنه سمع رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول: إن ثلاثة من بني إسرائيل أبرص وأقرع وأعمى أراد الله سبحانه وتعالى أن يبتليهم فبعث إليهم ملكا. This hadith narrated by Abu Huraira radiallahu anhu. And he's saying he heard the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Just think about that. He heard the Messenger. He heard there's nobody, just one. He's sitting and listening to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We read the book written hundreds of years after the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and we are thousands of years after the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But he's sitting with the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and he heard it. And he says the Prophet ﷺ saying, in the previous Muslims, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala used to test the people, send them the test and trials and turbulence, and just one on one. Just one person can be tested. The farmer going to the farms, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala send an angel to direct the cloud to his farm. Just personal. Why? Because he used to give every year, third of his income for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And third, he invests back in the land, and third for the family. That is narrated in the books. Yeah? And so many other stories. This story here is about three people that they were suffering. One of them had very bad skin disease, leprosy, that there was no cure for them at the time. And people will avoid the person because they are fearing of infections. And so may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us. Yeah? This is the most difficult thing, that you don't find people around you, that they be in isolations, yeah? May Allah protect us all. In hospital, and they put them in isolation. Some hospital in Auckland, they told them to sit in the car, don't get out of the car. There's no room in the hospital. They had the car park booked just for isolation of all those measles thing. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give shifa to all those who are sick. So this person was leprosy, and people are just avoiding him, and he looks very terrible, and he so depressed and so sad and so poor. No work. Another one doesn't look very nice. He's just, so ugly that nobody will like to be his friend. Nobody will take selfie with him. Yeah, nobody will. He does not like us. Look in the mirror and all you see is a little bit of pimple here, a little bit of and he spend hundreds of dollars on creams and gels and hairs, cuts and all this because you are handsome and you want to be more handsome. This person, his head is too big, his nose is too big, his lips is too, his ear, and people just call him names and things. And the third person was maybe the worst. He was blind. Blind. Can you imagine? Doesn't know what green is, what blue is, doesn't know what apple, look like, When we say apple, lots of things in our mind. When we say bananas, when we say cucumber, whatever it is, we have colors, we have shapes. Imagine the blind person, subhanallah. So the first one, he says, I want to be cute, I want to look handsome, I want to look nice, I want a nice skin that be attractive, and I want so much money. In old days, money means animals, farms. He wants a camel farm. Allah gave him everything he asked for. Cured, perfect, looks as handsome as Muhammad, mashallah, so beautiful. And money, valley full of camels. Second person, all what he disliked about himself has gone away. The nicest hair, the nicest looks. Now he is, mashallah. And valley full of cows. And the third person, he says, I just want to be able to see the people. He doesn't want to see palaces or homes or streets or no. I want to see people. Wallahi, every time I hear this hadith or I think or I see a blind person in the street, I just get a shiver. That, Ya Allah, this is the blessing that I cannot thank you for. It's working all the time. It's working non-stop. The heart beats, 70 something per minute. But the eyes, it's every single second, every single fraction of a second, you need it, you use it. People who get dizzy, they get so worried, People who have problem with the eyes, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect our eyes and give full shifa, full recovery to those who are suffering, Ya Rabbil Alameen. Yeah? So the blessing, Allah says, Habibata, this is the beloved to the human being, the eyes, with them. And this is another danger too. It's another danger. The Prophet ﷺ say, this where the shaitan shoots. Yeah? An-nadhra sahm min saham al-shaitan. Shaitan got the machine gun and he shoots in the eye with things you see. There's shaitan way of, not a bullet. He will show you something on TV, something online, something in a picture, something in the mobile, and you think, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. No. Does it work? It doesn't work. Once you see it, you see it till you die. Until you die, it's already imprinted in your hard disk in here, and it's just always audio, video. You sleep, you snore, and you can hear the audio and you can see the colors. That's why the Prophet ﷺ said, keep your eye down. غض البصر. Not just in the street or driving, no. From all the channels and all the websites and all the stuff, and may Allah protect us. We're living in a very, very difficult time. Very difficult time. As what the workshop we had, 35 billion views in pornography websites a year. In one website has 35 billion views in 1 year. 5 billion hours of watching. Human being watching what? The worst you can, wallahi, I cannot even imagine animal to do that. Animal won't do it. Shaitan won't do it. It's a human being. Yeah? So the person is blind and he says, I want eyes to see the people so I can see my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, my son, my daughter. I can see, neighbors. I can see, the people in the shop when they serve me, the people, my work colleagues when I say salam and they look at me and this smile. How can the blind person see? Subhanallah. Yeah. So Allah give him that, take this, give him his side back, and He give him so much wealth, a valley full of sheep. This is the test. Yeah, Allah will test you with good, and He will test you with difficulty. Now they are in happiness time, the good time. They should be grateful and thankful and sharing and caring. The test come back again to them later, years later, after they seem to forget. You forget, we don't remember that we were struggling as students with $2, not even have $2 in our pockets when we're studying. Yeah, we're struggling. Our mom and dad used to, jump in crowded bus to get from A to Z. Yeah, if they can find that. And nowadays, subhanallah, instead of one car, there is two. And instead of one room, there is two. And instead of one shoes, there is 10. Some of us have. But in our childhood, myself, you have to wear the shoes out before you buy a new one. When they see your toes come out, maybe they will think of buying you a new one. But now, you have, Allahu Akbar. You don't like this color, and this is for sports, and this is the walking shoes, and this is the running shoes, yeah? This is blessing. Why? To be grateful. The test come to the same people again. They gone to the person with the camel farm. Somebody with the leprosy, with the same sickness he had. And he says to him, I'm poor, needy, traveling, stranded. I need a camel to take me back to my country. Can you please? I can't even find a job to buy one. He looked up there. I said, keep away from me. Keep away. Keep that, I'm afraid. Please. He says, Al-Huququ Kathira. I got so many responsibility, man. So much responsibility. I can't afford it today. Sorry, come back later. He says, responsibility? The poor have share. If any responsibility, it's me. Number one, if you're really fulfilling your responsibility, will be to give me my share. That's zakah, the sadaqah. He says, no. He says, Wallahi, the test told him. Allah sent somebody as a test, yeah? An angel disguised as a sick person. And he says to him, I remember you. I remember you. One day you sick like me, like this. One day you poor like me. Now you deny it. He says, no. You got the wrong person. وَرِثْتُهُ كَابِرٌ عَنْ كَابِرٌ. I got this, 200 years back in my family we have this farm. We are so rich and famous. We are from the elite tribes. He says, if you're lying, yeah, If you're lying, إن كنت كاذبا أرجعك الله كما كان. May Allah bring you back as you were. And the angel dua is answered, subhanallah. And he left him and walked. And they say, this man lost everything. And he come back and got same sickness again. And the second person with the cows, valley full of cows, same problem. He says to him, no, what are you talking about? This is hard work. I am so clever in the market. I am so skilled. I got degrees upon degrees. I. Nothing about Allah give me the blessing, Allah give me the family to take me to the good school, Allah give me the... Because who sent you to the good school? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provides for your generation before. Your father and grandfather. Yeah, those people have the money, have the ideas, Allah put inside them. Not drug dealers and not criminals. Yeah, there's people with... Not in a country that's stricken by war or stricken by disasters. Hundreds of millions, maybe billions of human beings cannot afford what we have. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have intervened millions and millions of ways to make us who we are. Don't claim it to yourself and says, I am so clever. I am, no, my family. My dad used, my mom, yeah? Like, you know what you do, brother? That's what the first question Muslim ask each other. What do you do, brother? And it depends what you answer, then they will decide who you are in the categories. If you're a pilot, oh, mashallah, you're up high in the sky. Come on. Wallahi, the Prophet never asked this question, subhanallah, what do you do, brother? No. And when he buries the Sahaba, he will ask, how many Quran they know? You know, who can be witness for him? Is he, you know, that he get the believers? Is he scammer? Does he deal with people? Does he take the money? If they say, no, he's, mashallah, he's good, he's this, then he will, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, pray the janazah on him and bury him by his hand. This is the criteria. أَنَّ أَكْرَمَكُمْ عِنْدَ اللَّهِ أَتْقَاكُمْ. The most honorable in the sight of Allah, those who are closest to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the blind person, the last one, when and somebody went to him blind. And oh, I'm blind, and I need some help, I need a sheep to, you know, for me and my family. He says, my brother, I used to be blind like you. I used to be poor like you. See the gate, see the farm gate, go and take whatever you want. Not one, take as many as you want. This is all belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He gave it to me after nothing, and it all belonged to Him. He says to him, may Allah protect you and give you barakah and bless you, keep you sheep. I was actually a test. I don't need any. It's an angel. I don't eat the stuff. Allah sent you. رَضِيَ اللَّهُ عَنْكَ وَغَضِبَ عَلَى صَحِبَيْكَ. He says, Allah blessing you, and He's not happy with you as a companion. This is the story of every one of us, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will test us with difficulty, will test us with ease. And if we thankful and grateful, and always says to Allah and talk to Allah from our heart, Ya Allah, help me to be grateful and thankful. Help me to remember. Help me. I'm so ignorant, I don't remember. I'm so this and that. Ya Allah, help me. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves it, and He'll give you more reason to be happy and grateful. He will give you more things to be thankful and grateful for. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us thankful and grateful. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us and bless our family and fill our life with barakah. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to increase our iman and taqwa. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept from us our prayer. We ask Allah to make us from those who establish the prayer. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to fill our home with happiness and success and taqwa. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to use all of us to serve the deen, to help the believers. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us reason for happiness and source for success wherever we are. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على نبينا محمد وجزاكم الله خير.